A few weeks ago, my 2024 Chevrolet Equinox EV was struck by another vehicle while I was across the street getting a cup of coffee. I drove the vehicle home, which is only about 2 miles, and made a quick video saying, hey, look guys, my Equinox EV has been hit. I'm going to document the repair process. We'll see how long it takes, if there's delays getting parts because this is a new vehicle and all that good stuff. But at the time, I had thought that it was really just superficial body damage. I didn't realize that the left rear wheel was pushed forward a few inches, which it was. I noticed really right after I posted the video, because then I looked at the vehicle a little bit closer and was like, yeah, this doesn't seem right. So I brought it to a certified General Motors auto body shop local here, not far from my house. I wanted to make sure it was at a certified shop so they could hopefully streamline getting parts, because I know that's going to be an issue. And dropped it off there, waited for the insurance to approve it, which the body shop has to wait till they get the okay, which they did. And now I'm going to document the whole repair process. So with that said, let's get into it. Okay, Equinox repair update. I just got a call from Motion Auto Body 2. That's where the Equinox was dropped off last week. And they've had a chance to take it apart and get a full picture of what's going on there. It's a lot more damage than I had originally thought. And with the scarcity of parts for the Equinox EV, this is probably going to be out of commission for a while. I mean, you know, not days, not weeks, maybe months. There's a lot of things that have to be repaired. Now, the person I spoke with, the auto body, told me various things have various availability. Some of the parts, he's like, yeah, they're just a week or two out, but some of the parts we don't really know. So I asked him if I could take a drive over and take a look at the vehicle, and he's going to put it up on the lift and we can see exactly what was damaged and what needs to be repaired. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm driving over to the auto body shop, and once I get there, I'll set up the cameras inside. He was gracious enough to say I could record, and we could see exactly what the damage was and what next steps are. This video was sponsored by Qmerit, North America's premier installer of electric vehicle charging equipment. After I've helped you decide which electric vehicle charger you're going to buy, follow the link in the description of my videos and have Qmerit install it. And if you follow that link, Qmerit will waive the $150 installation deposit. But in order to have the deposit waived, you must follow the link in the description of my videos. Okay, so I'm here in auto body shop back, and my Equinox EV's up on the lift. You could tell, obviously, it needs a new bumper skin. This is cracked up and scratched. New quarter panel. Those are the obvious things that I saw before. But now that we've got the wheel off, I had the guys write up a quick list of me with some of the things that they have to replace here. We need upper and lower control arms are bent. We need a new wheel bearing. They're not 100% sure if the wheel bearing is bad, but they're pretty sure it is, and they want to make sure because a lot of stress was put on it. We need a secondary upper control arm. The tie link arm, which is down here, is bent, and also the lower control arm with the spring perch. And there might even be other things once they really start taking it off completely. So there's a lot of parts that need to be ordered for this. Some of the parts are going to be available in 2 weeks. Some of the parts, they have no idea. So we could be looking at a very long wait to get my Equinox EV back on the road, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We'll report on it as progress goes. The accident happened 2 weeks ago tomorrow. The car's been in the shop here for a week now, 7 days, but they couldn't even start working on it till a few days ago because I had to get the insurance authorization. I went through the other driver's insurance, the way you should do it when somebody hits you and it's 100% their fault. But of course, it took me 2 or 3 days just to get to the right person to start the claim, for them to authorize them to start taking things apart. So that's where we are now, and we'll update as we go along once the repair process is started. All right, well, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. As you can see, there's a lot more damage than I originally had thought. And when I look at the two wheel wells now with the wheels off and compare them, you can see just how much farther up that one wheel is. It really got pushed forward, and it really seems like the guy who hit me's front right wheel hit my rear left wheel, because as I mentioned in my first video, the wheel on the Pacifica was nearly broken off and it was twisted perpendicular to the vehicle. So I think that really just kind of hit the rear bumper skin and then clipped the tire to tire, pushed my tire forward, bent his sideways, and that's where all the damage is. And there's a significant amount of damage in there. And you know, if the parts were available, if this was a 5-year-old vehicle, this would probably be a 3-week job. But since it's such a new vehicle and the parts seem to be scarce, and that's not just with the Equinox EV. The body shop told me that whenever they get first-year vehicles, it always seems to be a problem sourcing the parts, more so recent years. I think the companies keep less parts on hand than they used to. Everything's kind of like same day, or they just make just enough for the production. But we'll wait it out, and I'll report on how long it takes. We're on the clock now. It's been 2 weeks since the accident, 1 week since it's been in the body shop. I'll keep track of all the days and everything, and hopefully my next video will be when the Equinox is done, and we'll go over the repair, how much it cost, was it done to my satisfaction, how the vehicle looks, and all that good stuff. So that's it for part 2 of my Equinox had an accident. If this is your first time here at State of Charge, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming electric vehicle news and reviews, and also the occasional repair. Thanks for watching.